Good morning, Representative Orwall.
Good morning, thank you.
Because of the situation and how everybody is having a hard time without money right now, what is it that you are doing specifically to help struggling families?
Thank you, that's an excellent question. The economy has affected everyone, and some families harder than others. I spoke to Chris from our district who lost his job and his wife lost her job a week later. They have young kids, they're struggling to make ends meet. One of the things we looked at doing was increasing the unemployment insurance that would give families an additional $45 a week. And when things are tight, that could be the difference between paying a mortgage or going into foreclosure. We did pass a bill on the House of the floor last week. I was very proud to speak on behalf of it for the families in our area. So we hope that passes the Senate quickly, but that would give families relief as well as businesses because it puts money straight into the economy.
And what about people who are losing their homes? Is there any strategy that might help them in the foreclosure process?
This is a very complex process, and one of the first bills I've introduced on behalf of the governor is on foreclosure. And one of the things we've found is that families often need more time. They're often not able to reach anyone and they're getting a notice of foreclosure. So the legislation we're looking at would actually give them more time and would ask the servicer or the banks to actually try to have a structured interview that would tell people what their options are before getting a notice of foreclosure. We think this gives families more time, and there are other options that may help some families keep their house.
I see. And what are we doing, planning for the future?
Well, I know it's tough economic times, and I think that's a good question because we still have to look what happens as our economy expands and how do we invest in our future. And I think one of the most important ways we do that is through education. And there's some incredible planning going on right now of how do we really shape our education system that helps everyone reach their full potential, that has high standards, has a strong focus in math and science. And how do we fully fund it? And so those are things we're looking at this session. The other thing we're looking at is worker retraining. We have a chance to bring in additional federal dollars to help people go back to school. They may want to go into new industries. We're trying to create green jobs and things that would help not only our economy, but the environment. And so there's a couple sources of federal dollars we're looking to see if we can expand that would help people go back to school, as well as create some new jobs.
And I see you have someone visiting here in your office?
We do. I'd like to introduce Jerry Cercato. Jerry's a freshman at Kent Meridian High School. And one of the exciting things we do is we have our young adults come down to Olympia. They spend a week here as a page. And so I was very fortunate that Jerry came down, and he's our future. And so he's potentially a future leader in our community, and I hope others come down from the district. We have 3 more openings for pages to come down this session.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you, Jerry. And
Thank you.
You have a good one. We'll see you later.
Thank you.